Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light. And today I'm going to do a coffee cup reading. This is going to be a pick up a cup reading for the financials for November 2023. And due to the general nature of this reading, please take what resonates with you. And at the end of your reading, I'm also going to pull some cards to get some clarity to a question in your mind. Here I have Oracle of the Fairies, and here I have the Divine Feminine. So I know this sounds very feminine, but it doesn't matter. Whichever is calling you, just watch that one, because there are going to be probably messages for you in there. By the way, I'm offering private readings now, so if you want from me, you can just go ahead in the description box and see my Etsy shop link down there. And if you don't want to be don't want to pay anything, you can just subscribe to my channel, which is actually absolutely free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want, but it helps the channel a lot, and I truly appreciate that because it spreads the love to others as well. Okay, all right guys, let's jump into your reading. I'm gonna put the timestamps in the description box, and probably will post it on the comments section, so you can just go ahead and check that one out as well. Okay, all right, let's jump into your reading. Let's see what's coming your way. I'm going to start with the one on the left, okay? Hello, my beautiful cup one. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to check to see what's coming your way on this month, November, for financially, whatever is going to be working out for you and what opportunities will be present. Like I said, I'm going to use Oracle of the Fairies, and I will also pull some cards from Tarot deck and see what else the message is coming for you at the end, okay? All right, guys, let's jump into your reading. Let's see what's coming your way. I have my little elephant. Okay, a huge chunk of money just fell out of the cup, but it seems like it's going to be on the third week of November, not right away. And I see a super clean cup, and this actually is forming an international path. You're seeing like can't even be like going all around, like maybe a world trip or a round trip, but it's not like it's, I feel like it's maybe an opportunity will be presenting itself on the other side of the world, because it just turned all the way around this cup. Okay, so let's see what's inside of this one. There's a second opportunity, a second international path also showing up here. Okay, let's see. Initially in the first week, well, first and the second week, there are huge crowds that you're going to be stepping into. This can be like a new job opportunity. Maybe if you're looking for new jobs in big companies, that can be the opportunities presenting itself. Maybe you're going to be stepping into that kind of spaces and have like interviews back and forth, connecting with people. I see someone here very powerful watching over you, but this seems like it's going to be happening with this conversation happening with this person towards the end of the month of November. But initially, like I said, I see there are so many people here. Cats and dogs are visible, meaning can be like very different nature. The people from very different nature getting along very well. Like what kind of environment this is going to be, an environment that different types of people are gonna getting along very well. So something maybe international. That's why we had like this international travel. So if that's the kind of job opportunity that you're manifesting, for sure, definitely that's going to be showing up for you within the first couple of weeks. You're going to be in the process of like communication, okay, with this about this jobs. And then afterwards, let me see if there's a legal paper. There are actually towards the end of November, the legal paper is showing, and actually in the middle also. So if that's the case that you want to travel internationally, this can be a job opportunity that will satisfy this need. This can even be help coming from another country, or if you have like families out there, might be just getting in touch with you, maybe sending you plane tickets so you can actually go travel, visit them. Like you're going to be entering into this huge crowd within the first couple weeks of November. I also see a roof here, has like a ring under it. This can also be if you're planning to buy a house. This can be the attachment that you're going to be having to this house, the commitment, because like if you're not buying it up front, you're probably going to get a loan, and loans are actually kind of like a commitment because the ring symbolizes commitment. Okay, even I know this is a financial reading, maybe someone that you are committed to already, maybe you have already like family ties with, might be offering down payment or something that will help you get into this house under this roof. It can also be like paying your rent, can anything, whatever that you have as a need right now. Someone that you connected by law probably going to be giving you the help that you need. Okay, I also see here within the second week there's another roof showing here. This can be a second opportunity, and all this crowd is telling me this can also be like something will improve your business, will improve your finances, maybe extra classes that you're going to be taking, or like a coaching, guardian, like not a guardian, I don't know why I said guardian, but it's like maybe like someone is guarding you, knows have some knowledge about creating this nest egg for yourself and for your future, guarding your future in that sense, maybe will be actually appearing in your life. Okay, this crowd may be the people that they're teaching also, and you're going to become one of them. Within the second week, there's a back and forth, a slight path is opening. There's no clarity on that one. And in your heart, you have clarity though. Even though you don't have it right now, you're going to be having this clarity very soon in your heart. You're going to get like some understanding into some situations. Maybe you asked for money from someone and they didn't come back, and or you gave out a loan and you gave out some money to somebody, it didn't come back. You're going to start to understand why this happened, and if there's an understanding in there, you'll figure that out. Or if there's a karma, a lesson in there, you'll figure that out within this month. I see a large figure here sitting down. This reminds me of that character, I don't remember the name, from Star Wars. He was in that character was in the first film. The people were like going there, like kind of like person giving loan out to people. That wasn't a human though. It wasn't a human character. Okay, it just reminds me of that. You can comment down below if you remember the name. So Jabba the Hutt, was that it? Probably. Okay, and you might have that kind of a problem in your life. But this person doesn't really have like a negative energy. What's happening is they are stuck in a situation, and that's the way they need to roll. And what's going to happen is you're going to put a sheet between you and this person. Like you're going to actually pull down a wall. This is not in the bad intention, but maybe financially you're spending more than you make, and maybe you're needing the help. This can be like the people who give loans and stuff like that, and you're going to put actually an end to it, and you're going to start to reorganize your financials, which is going to be bringing you more of like what I see. You're here like a fairy godmother reaching down to you when you just build the wall and say no to moving forward to this thing. There's actually two good news coming. I see a letter I and then reversed Ian, maybe in someone's first name or the last name. Two good news are going to be coming regarding that. This can also be a person in your life that got stuck in that kind of a situation, and financially you might be connected to this person eventually, maybe like a family member of yours. What's going to happen is they're going to put down their foot and they're going to make a decision, and this will actually benefit you as well. And I also see the fairy godmother. You can see the wings of the fairy. She's right there. She has a bun. Her arm is right there, and she's reaching down to you and lifting you up from your neck, like the cat lifts up their children, their kittens. Meaning, this is not a bad thing. That actual emotion has a meaning. When the cat is being held by the neck, it just actually relaxes them, and there's going to be a moment of relaxation coming, because you're going to receive some divine help when it comes to financial relaxation, and that's going to give you like clarity, the relaxation, like I said. And I see as soon as this happens, you see you're riding these the horse cars. This actually symbolizes to me, reminds me of the chariot, which is he is leaving the town and just galloping towards a new future. Okay, he's just leaving the town behind, and the black and the white horses he's riding actually representative of duality. So there's a good and a bad, and you're going to start to understand the differentiation of that. It's not always, life is not good and bad, but you're going to come to understand that financially you need to make a choice. Okay, let's continue. So duality, sometimes in order to understand and empathize, duality is actually a very harsh approach. But when it comes to finances, and stability, you are actually choosing this duality. You're going to be like understanding black and white, what to do, what not to do, in order to grow your wealth and strategize your future strategy. Like you're going to put down a strategy, or maybe implement somebody else's strategy, which is actually, you can see the smiling cloud up here. It will help the smiling cloud. This can be a literal human being showing up with a wealthy background, maybe giving you the help you need. Maybe if you have a business needing support, can you be delivering that to you? At the same time, can be literal human being, or like divine guidance, because clouds, actually rain clouds, represent abundance of the universe, the Mother Earth. When they rain, when there's rain, there's actually crops grow, when there's like a balanced rain. Okay, so when you have like your rights and wrongs straight, and when you walk away from what doesn't serve you to a new bright future, the things are actually going to start working faster than ever. You're even climbing up this mountain and catching up this fish, which indicates money. Fish is a symbol of money, and the legal contract is showing here, and there's a unicorn right under it. Unicorns usually representative of horses' wish fulfillment. Unicorn is a wish that you never thought would come to light, will be actually happening for you. And this also looks like, from one angle, like an antelope, which also represents approaching the things lightly. After you decide which way to go, after you have your black and white, further down the line, the things are going to line up the way you want them to be. So instead of being insistent on the things like the black and white, it's okay to be a little bit pink, a little bit gray sometimes. Okay, but initially a goal is necessary when it comes to finances here, as this two horses telling me. I see here pine trees. I don't know if you guys are actually planning to do anything with the pine trees, or maybe go to like a country, or like an environment, or if you want to maybe create this abundance of the pine trees in your life, maybe even buy a land which has pine trees on top. You're going to receive some news about it towards the end of November. Okay, all right guys, I'm going to get into your plate. Like I said in the beginning, you have this chunk of money appearing for you. So you're probably going to be manifesting a chunk of money within the third week, and there's a person actually carrying this bag and handing over to you. This can be someone that you worked in the past, will deliver some, like whatever is that actually you made, whatever is your worth. Okay, whatever that you put the energy in. Okay, I'm gonna get to the plate now. You have a question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be. Okay, there's actually like another legal paper forming here. So if you want anything, like there's any goals that you have, include some legal approvals, maybe like a loan, it's just contract needed. Okay, it's gonna be coming really fast initially, but then you might get to like a detour, which will actually help it grow faster. Okay, I see like this is actually the money coming in an unexpected way. That's going to be showing up. So this chunk of money can be coming to you from someone that is unexpectedly giving it to you, maybe like an inheritance or a family thing. I also see a shark here. Sharks usually representative of someone who's very wealthy. Might have, like, if you have like a business idea, this person is riding the shark. Someone, maybe a family member or like a friend, or someone that is actually looking for scouting the work that you do. If you're looking for a job, can be a recruiter. If you have a company, you're trying to grow it, can be someone who's actually investing. And the shark that he's leading is actually a person that he's bringing in to support financially. But what the shark does is, instead of the whale, they might be a little bit in the too much of like an end, taking end. So when you're reading your contracts, redoing, maybe like taking partners as if to your business, in that kind of things, make sure you're negotiating all the details with your situation. And I also see here a beautiful cup forming. This is going to be in the third week again. This shark is going to show maybe in the first couple of weeks. And the third week, the cup is showing, which is telling me, the cup indicates emotional fulfillment. So first, you're going to take the action, get the things done, get to the point that you want to be at. And then the cup will appear, which means that you're going to have emotional satisfaction. There's a huge fish here. I feel like there's the fish right there, the tail. So The money will be coming in after you negotiate and get to, you know, make the deal that you want to. And right after that, maybe after you receive, if you're starting a new job, after you receive your first pay, you're going to also have the emotional satisfaction for that one. We have here from the Oracle of the Fairies, motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you have been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and doing that and do it. The magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back, okay? So both of these cards are actually action related, okay? So if you have, maybe you want to do something and you don't know how, you can start researching it, okay? This is telling me you need to start taking steps further down to manifest your desires. So keep taking action, keep walking the path. And even if you don't know what to do, you can just actually research. Like looking up online is actually an action, and the path will be revealed to you. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I usually have this upright, but I flipped it without knowing, and 5 of Cups came up here, upside down, which is actually telling me usually this card means disappointments, but because it just came up, it's the end of disappointments now. So maybe if you have been looking for a job for a long time, or if you have been trying to make it happen in the market that you want to, like you are 3 feet from gold. This is actually a story from Think and Grow Rich. This guy actually stops looking for a gold and even hires the, you know, like gets the tools and everything, just digs into this mountain, and then he gives up. Okay, he works a lot and then he gives up and he passes the job over to somebody else, and that somebody else actually keeps going. After 3 feet, digging 3 feet, he finds the gold. So this is telling me you might be wanting to give up 3 feet away from the gold, but now the disappointment is lifting and you're gonna actually keep going. We have the 7 of Wands here. 7 of Wands, the new fire is starting, which is telling me in the original it seems like somebody is defending their territory. So if you need to, you do that, okay? At work, maybe somebody's interfering with what you're doing. In the most graceful ways, you can actually tell them to mind their own business and do what you are actually expert in what you're doing. Or this can be like defending your territory, can also be like the advertising your business, like whatever is coming into your mind, because this is telling me you need to, you know, be aware of whatever is happening and take action and defend yourself. And I also have the Tower moment here. The Tower is coming up. Tower represents something that doesn't work anymore is crumbling down, and this means that you might have a little bit like sudden change out of the blue, but this is actually going to give you the opportunity to rebuild the system, maybe even like get inspiration from something that is working the best way possible. And what it is initially you might feel a little stress. 10 of Swords here. You might feel disappointment, maybe a little pain, because the things that you build up is not really working. It's really hard to face that kind of things. But what's going to happen is I have the World card here. So with that, a cycle is going to be closing. A new cycle is beginning right away, because Tower is sudden change, and 10 of Swords is actually going to be supporting the sudden change that you're going to actually have. Maybe a little bit like a sadness attached to that, but the World card is telling me that everything is going to be much better than ever. Like you're going to be actually thanking for the things moving that way, because the World is very positive energy here. I also have this is the Son of Cups, which is actually the Page of Cups. There's going to be new offer coming for you right after this is like whatever that doesn't work crumbles down. There's going to be new offer, new action, let me see, new things happening, and this is going to be an extraordinary, maybe something creativity related, a musician, something like maybe deals with visual arts, if that's what you want to do. And it's going to be like very deep and fulfilling for you when this shows up. I also want to just take a look at the world card here, what the world wants you to know. We had number 21. If that number means anything to you, take it and with the world. And it says it's going to be like a completion. A cycle will be closing, a new cycle will be beginning, and you're going to be closing your eyes and imagine. This is actually the message of the card. It's saying close your eyes and imagine how it's going to feel to be whole, to manifest what you're desiring, because you like it or not, you're going to be manifesting that. It's going to be coming your way, your desire, your heart's desire. But what you need to do here is just focus on that energy and be in that energy field, okay? Just keep pushing forward that positive energy in your life, all right? Okay, my beautiful cup ones. Thank you so much for being here. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, let me know, and I wish you a magical day. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, share this video as well. Bye. Hello, my beautiful cup 2. Welcome to your reading. We have this beautiful red carnelian here. This is actually the energy of fire, taking action, getting things done, and even like attracting this fire energy into your life so the things can evolve much faster than you want. Okay, I'm not selling these, I'm just explaining. You can also look up online. You can find more information if it's calling to you. And I'm going to get to your reading right now. Let's see what blessings coming your way. And you picked this Divine Feminine Oracle Guidebook, which has fire energy in it as well. I see a tear of joy, just 2 maybe even coming out of your cup. The second one doesn't really want to show up. Let me see. Yes, it's turning out and becoming this international path opening. This can be news coming from another country, maybe for another person from another country, or like a company. If you're applying for a job and you want to travel, maybe you're looking for a visa to get to another country, that will be showing up. And I also see like maybe a connection. This can be a person, or even like a chunk of money coming right after that. You get the messages from this international path when it comes to your financials. Let's see. Okay, what else I see here? I see there are 2 tired eyes looking at me. This can be, but still smiling. This can be your overall energy. Maybe you're feeling tired about this situation, maybe financially, and like you're waiting for this to come to an end. And immediately it's coming to an end. You can see there are 2 paths like there's a path appearing, 2 good news, maybe 2 legal papers, 2 approvals are coming, one right after another, and they're going to be arriving really fast to you. One of them has this like ant-like figure. Okay, this ant is not really standing up, it's laying down, but it's not laying on its back, so it's actually on a different parallel reality, and it has like a snake in front of them, which is health related. And snakes, the ants are actually, I just pulled this card and it just spoke to me. This is number 1 in this deck, and it says time to collaborate. That's what ants do. Okay, and this 2 things are actually 2 ants aligning to each other, even though they're different. Reminds me of like the Gemini energy. Okay, and this looks like a coin. This actually looks like a penny in between them, and there's a puzzle they're solving. So this ant master here wearing this cloak is actually sending you a message. It is either time to collaborate with the people in your life, or there's going to be an opportunity will be presenting itself. So when the time comes, do not back away from it. Just go ahead into the opportunity to collaborate. Don't think of it like these people are not going to get me, the situation is not going to get me to the place that I want to be. It's just the energy opening the path for you, which reminds me, like, you know, if you watch Bashar Daryl Anka, he says visualize what you desire and follow your highest excitement. And your highest excitement might not have nothing to do with what you're desiring, but when you keep doing that, new paths appear. The opportunities will present itself, which is actually true. I'm speaking from experience, which actually comes to life when you follow that energy. I see this ant master is actually going to be opening the path for you, bringing the right people and circumstances in your life. I even see here a snake. Like I said, it looks like a letter S as in Sammy. This can be in the first name or the last name of someone, or also this person can be in the health business. So if you're actually doing like medicinal things or maybe in that kind of industry, you're going to receive a master. That master will be illuminating your path. Okay, like this can be in the literal medicine, can be like a professor or a researcher, something like that might even just come up to you if that's what you're trying to manifest in your life. Okay, but the guidance is like I said, on a different parallel reality. You see there's a path opening right here, just coming down. Like you need to change your lane, meaning you need to change your energy. You need to just change your perspective, the way you see things, in order to get to this person's energy. And when you get there, this person has a lot of connections, and you can see 1, 2, 3. All of these are little fish surrounding him. So this person is actually swimming in wealth and abundance, okay? And will integrate you into that one as well. Like I said, 2 legal papers showing here. These are the good news that you're going to be receiving. Doesn't have to be like court orders or anything like that, but financial end. With the help of these 2 energies, 2 new news, you're going to be planting a new tree, which is a tree of life. It's growing and even bearing fruit. And this might actually take a while, because I see you right under the tree right there. This reminds me 4 of Cups energy. 4 of Cups has like this guy sitting under a tree and feeling bored. He has 3 cups full, and like he's waiting for the 4th one, the idea to come up, because he has actually done whatever he's supposed to do. Now he's waiting for that excitement to show. And this also reminds me, like, I think there was a story that Buddha sits under a tree, waits for the inspiration to come, and that will be arriving from the clouds to you. Even though you're not feeling it right now, and maybe you're not even believing it's happening, this will be served to you. You see, you're right here, and the cup is coming from the clouds. The inspiration will be present in your life, okay? Like I said, you have a lot of connections coming up, and maybe like if you have, there's a tent here. There's also looks like a person dancing around it, upon it. Tent can be a representative of like a new living situation, a new roof above your head, a new place, a new home that you're going to be buying. Even can be representative of like investment purposes, the opportunity of investing into a new property, okay? I see this is going to be happening, like there's a contract above the tent. So this is telling me there's like something that you're going to be signing, and there are 2 different and even like 3 different paths are opening, that maybe you're going to be in search of this thing, going back and forth, or after this settles, that you're going to have other opportunities to travel and even get back, like meet with people. This crowd also indicates there's a swan right there, because they mate for life. This can be a new company that you're going to be stepping into if you're looking for a job, new environment that you're going to become a part of, that you can actually learn for life and be satisfied for life. Whatever that you're learning in there, the information will actually set to you for the life, okay? And when you use it, when you take action towards it, when you keep like creating these contracts, which I keep saying can be literal legal contracts that you're going to be signing, creating the companies or the employment contracts or anything like that, but also can be soul contracts that you're going to be making. And you're going to be promising to yourself, to your soul, to your higher spirit, to create this wealthy environment around you, within you, okay? I see when you do that, as soon as you sign that, the change is coming. And this might look a little bit different than what you're used to do, a little bit darker. But I see you're actually getting on a motorcycle and just driving off very swiftly. And I even see like here a biker riding a bike. I don't know if you guys watch the bike rides. But you might come across online if you see this kind of things. There is this biker actually lays on his bike, and he starts to accelerate faster than everybody. And like he's looking weird when he's doing that, but he passes everybody else, okay? So maybe this is like a thing that you're gonna be doing. Looks weird from the outside, but it's going to accelerate your growth, financial growth, and the wealth and abundance and the career faster. It's just gonna put you on a fast track, that you're gonna be getting much faster results from other people, and you're even going to have like a leader riding you, maybe just leading you to a place. So when you get this inspiration, follow it, because it's gonna fast track your growth when it comes to financials. I see 2 people back to back here. There's actually another snake coming up here. So if you're in the legal in the health business, this can be a sign for you to maybe surround yourself with knowledgeable people. And also this looks like two people back to back. One of them looks like a star. Star is always a good sign, means your wish fulfillment. And there's a bear right above the cup here. So this bear can be someone working in a global company, because it's looking like they're going to be doing international work. A bear indicates someone with authority, power, strength, and it's time to surround yourself with this kind of people. Or if that's you, your energy, that will be appreciated. And the star is your wish fulfillment. So whatever that you're creating is, whatever that you're focusing on is ready to flow into your life. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. There's a huge chunk of money that you're manifesting and it's surrounded by light. So we had the lunar eclipse and the Taurus full moon very recently, and your desire is coming really soon, by the way. And both of these energies are embodied, it will be embodied in you. The Taurus full moon, I think it's just about letting go of the chaos and relaxing, actually growing into the space that you're in and expanding yourself. Okay, letting go of the stress and maybe like anxiety and the things, the worries that you had already. I see someone, you can see their eyes, the hair is right there. This person is actually going to be removed out of your life. A new person and new opportunity will be present. I see a sloth here. They're known with their slowness, and there's a cat also. Throughout the day, throughout your life, whatever that you're doing, we might think that going faster can actually helps us. But sometimes we go too fast that we make mistakes that we have to go back and fix them all the time. And this actually pulls us back. So going slow, going in the on your pace and being like in a very calm manner is actually going to be going to get you to the places that you want to be faster, because you don't have to keep looking back all the time. And as soon as I said that, the energy start to flow so fast. It's like the world card all over again. The cycle is ending in your life. If you had been going through like a financially stuck position, that cycle is coming to an end. A new cycle, a new beginning is also going to be appearing. I see here this like a document closet, like with the 3 drawers here. So this can be indication of like organization of your financial paperwork, finances. They're gonna be set in order. Like if you have any debt, maybe you're gonna actually consolidate that. The things are gonna be looking up. You can see your desires and wishes are coming full circle. Like if you had been going through a hardship right now, it's all going to be settling down and everything is actually going to fall into the place. You're gonna start to manifest your heart's desires very fast. Okay, all right, guys, let's see what your divine feminine cards are telling you. We have the Mary Magdalene here, the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully oh my gosh, fully divine. Okay, and let's see what the second one is telling you. So you have the power to create of whatever you want. And we have Lala here. She said, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. These are very good energies. If you're a male, even though you're a male, doesn't matter, because this is not really speaking to a certain gender. It's speaking overall to, I think, the energy. Okay, let's see what the message for Mary, and she's on the number 1 page, so this is actually a very good sign. Page 1. I am the bridge between heaven and the earth. Okay, who she is. Mary Magdalene embodies the capacity we all have to merge with the soul and receive divine guidance through a love that never ends. Mary was born in the 1st century in Magdala, Israel. She was the first to witness the resurrection, and for this reason is revered in Christianity as the apostle of the apostles. The meaning of Mary Magdalene, author and Episcopal priest Cynthia Borgello, relates that the Gospel of Thomas, Philip, and Mary Magdalene all reveal Mary not only as Jesus' beloved companion, koinonos, but also as an equal partner in teaching and transmission. Bourgeois believes that Mary Magdalene's gospel contains a secret teaching that Christ gave to Mary so that she could pass through the 7 stages to reach the soul or the nous, which is the highest point of the soul. And it is this union with her soul that allows Mary to see the risen Christ. In classic iconography, Mary Magdalene is associated with an egg and the color red because of an Eastern Orthodox legend. It says that she used an egg to teach the court of Tiberius Caesar about resurrection. Okay, when your soul selects her card, Mary Magdalene represents the fierce, unwavering love that we all have access to within our own vulnerable hearts. It's a love that renders all things sacred, from the animals to the angels, from the poorest to the most powerful. It's a love that sees the inherent worth of all things, and it's a love that remains even through the darkest times, even through death. Her love is the one that resurrects. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene relates that Jesus came to unite us, to demonstrate to us a true human being, an anthropos, meaning a person who is both fully human and fully divine. This is what Mary became, and it's why she was so beloved to Jesus. She didn't seek to follow him, she sought instead of become her true self. Okay? Mary Magdalene reminds us that we have the power to receive vision from within. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. She reminds us that there is a bridge between heaven and earth and that we are the bridge. And she wants us to remember that the truest church we can ever enter is in the heart. This is where our true power rests and where love never ends. Soul voice meditation from this card is, where has my love not yet reached? And the intention is, I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully divine. So basically, we are human beings, came to this planet to be who we really are and express ourselves. And in your financial and emotional wealth, it actually lays in between being yourself, okay? Expressing your true self, being the love that you are, and embodying that energy, which will actually attract the wealth that you're desiring into your life. We have Layla here, and Lala embodies the potency and power of our words to create our own reality. Lala Lal Ded, or Laleshvari, was a Kashmiri mystic and poet who lived in the 14th century. She was married at the age of 12 but was extremely unhappy as a wife. She left her home at age 24 to take sannyasi, renunciation. She became Shavite, a devotee of Shiva. Lala walked the streets naked, dancing and reciting her love poems to the divine. She wore only markings of her devotion to Shiva on her forehead. Yeah, she has like a little dot on her forehead. Lala is the creator of a mystical form of poetry called Vaksh, which means speech or voice. The verses of poetry that she spoke are considered the earliest composition in Kashmiri language. The words reflect the spiritual truth of non-duality that she realized as a mystic. Above, the temple, and below, idol, are one. With her poetry, she found the unity in all things and the freedom that follows. I, Lala, entered through the door of the garden of my mind and saw Shiva and Shakti united into one. Oh, joy! There I became immersed in the lake of nectar and died even when I was still alive. What can death do to me now? Okay, when your soul selects her card, words have the power to shift our reality or to continue to reinforce it. Liu He, founder of Hay House, turned to me during a dinner party, looked me right in the eye and declared, "Every word you say is an affirmation." Actually, this is the Megan Watterson. She's the writer of this booklet, this cards, and that's what she says. And yes, every word you say is definitely an affirmation. This is perhaps one of the most crucial spiritual lessons to remember. If we're not separate from the soul, if the soul is not separate from the divine, then we have the power to co-create our life. Lala is the invitation to pay close attention to each word we say to ourselves within and to the words we say about ourselves to the people we love. So this is actually telling me, this is that kind of heart chakra, this is the throat chakra, and if this message is like you're listening to this message, probably you need to focus on those chakras and clean out whatever is actually blocking those paths. Okay, these are when these open, your financial security will be actually flowing like water into your life. She's the acknowledgement of from the soul that our every sentence is a prayer. If you want more love, more light, more of that joy and freedom that expands our capacity to be present in the world, then Lala reminds us that we can become the author of our own reality right now. We can speak our desires into being. Lala is the reminder that we are so powerful that changing the words we use to describe ourselves can change the trajectory of our lives. We can choose to focus our attention on each I am statement we say. And we can infuse our lives with the nectar that comes when we act on the truth that we are non-separate from the divine. Soul voice meditation. What are the most powerful words for me to use frequently right now? This is basically what are the affirmations that are going to be transforming your life. Focus on those and repeat those maybe thousands of times a day. And the intention is every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. Wow, these messages were very strong, guys, okay? I hope this resonated with you because it just resonated with me a lot. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical week, day, life, and all the abundance of this universe. Bye.